What's up, guys? Hey, I'm troubleshooting this 2006 Seadoo Sportster. It's the normally aspirated 155 horsepower Fortec version 2, I guess they call it on the parts diagram. Anyway, I've been having an electrical issue where my gauges don't work and my beeper doesn't work and my check engine lights don't work. I already changed out the engine fuse box and I changed out the VCM. Sorry about the wires, I got everything pulled apart for testing. So the last box to change out is this one. This is the new one. This is the new ECU that I got from Jerry at Green Hope, and this is the old ECU, or I guess they call it an ECM. The numbers match up. It does look like it's the right one, the 664136. So as far as I can tell, everything looks good on the numbers. Got it mounted in there, and I still have the issue I'm having, which is this. So there you go. You probably can't hear it, but the fuel pump did cycle. No check engine lights, nothing on the gauges. They all have power. I verified that. I checked the CAN wires. Seems like I got signal. But anyway, so I got the new ECM in. I powered up the boat. Oh, still wants me to update my software. Okay, so when I start the program, select Seadoo, it says looking for vehicle. Nothing's detected. Box is powered up. Nothing. Now, if I depower, close the program out, kill the power, okay, I'm going to pull out the old one, or I'm sorry, I'm going to pull out the new one. That's the new one. Plug in the old one. I checked for ground. There's no grounds. It's a plastic intake manifold, so I feel this is fine for testing. Okay, power's back on. It's the only thing that I did. Okay, fuel pump's running. Still don't have any of my gauges. Okay, so all I did was swap out the ECM. I put my old ECM back in, which I think is the reason my gauges aren't working, because I already replaced the VCM and the engine fuse box. So it's kind of like the last thing to check. I ran all the wires, I got powers, I got grounds, the CAN signal seems to be working. Okay, I put my old ECM back in, and boom, it works. If I go to faults, this is an active fault. I think this is saying that I have a problem with the CAN communication. So refresh faults, it comes back. If I click on it, it says that it's an active fault, and it says CAN communication problem. disregard if you're not having problems. Well, I am having problems, and it shouldn't say active based on Googling this. It should just be in the history, but it's an active fault, and if I hit refresh faults, it goes away for a second and then it immediately comes back. I measured my CAN signal between the ECM and the engine fuse box, and between the engine fuse box and the VCM, and I got CAN activity, the plus 2.5, minus 2.5 on the high and low lines. I've checked all the grounds, I've checked all the powers. I've replaced the VCM first because I figured that was the problem. That didn't fix it, so I did the engine fuse box. That didn't fix it, so now I've done the ECM. But the ECM seems to be defective. It does not communicate with CANDO Pro. I called CANDO Pro on the phone. They said that it's probably a defective ECM. So my old ECM is in the boat right now, which could be why my gauges aren't working. The new ECM maybe would have fixed my gauges, but this one seems to be defective.